Hey,
What's
hello
going on?
everybody.
What's going on? We are back
Yes, we are.
with another episode of the Daily Jungle Debrief. It's a bit of a tongue twister. But anyway, we are back. My name is Neil Das Evans.
And I'm Nana Evans.
This is For Evan's Sake. And we are here every night after I'm a Celebrity, giving you the debrief and seeing how our good friend Melvin Odoom is doing in the jungle. And today was a good episode. We got more Melvin. We still need more, but we got more.
We got a little bit more,
So,
definitely.
you know, we work with that.
We saw some bits and pieces. It was a good one, wasn't it? I really enjoyed this episode, actually. I liked all of the bits.
There was a lot of good parts in this episode. I have to say, I like the episode. Actually, got me a little bit teary at points as well, which I didn't really expect. It did.
All right, everybody that is joining us, please like this video and also share it as well with like-minded people.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a little roll call. We have Sora in the house. We have Yvonne. We have Cher. And Will Smith has just joined us now as well.
Yeah,
hello.
What's going on?
Hey, guys.
So, where do we start?
Okay. I got detailed notes today.
Okay, check it out. Knock yourself out.
Okay, all right. So it started off with us going back to the bus.
Yes.
And the
fright
challenge.
Bus.
Yes, fright bus.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go on a bus like that.
Why?
I just think it would actually, I could deal with that. Everybody in one place and us all being scared at the same time with like all of the bits. I think I could handle that challenge.
You know what's interesting you saying that is because they referred to it a couple of times in the episode as the scariest challenge that they've had. And I'm like, that's a lie. You can't tell me that bus is scarier than even what Dean did and was getting so upset about. Like when you got your head in a box. Yeah.
And the things are all coming.
It's not.
No, I think Colleen has done the scariest challenge so
100%.
Colleen has done it, 100%. Definitely.
But nonetheless, they had spiders and cockroaches, and also, do you know what? A shout out to the animal rights people, because I was looking at that thinking, there ain't no way that no one ain't stepped on no spider.
Yeah, a spider died.
a couple of them died.
A
couple of them died.
Definitely.
So that was a bit. But anyway, that happened.
All right, so first off, we had the first row go through. OT screamed way more than I thought she was going to.
Listen, OT
was a lot.
OT was gold, right? Because did anybody see the way she shaked when that first lot of cockroaches, I think, came down on her, and she done some mad shake like that? And all I can say is that it reminded me of the Gremlins. Yeah, for those that remember the Gremlins. And you've got, when he goes in water, and then he shakes, and then the bad one
put us in water. And they shake, and then all.
It was so fast. I was like, that was real fear. That was real terror.
No, but it's because she was thinking of her hair. So if they come in, obviously it's not coming off; it's going in the plaits, so they're going to start nestling and stuff. So she had to be very vigorous with trying to get it out.
Think about that.
Yes, that's.
So maybe having a weave in the jungle is better.
No, not in that humidity and everything else.
Okay.
No, I think as a black girl, you go in there with your plaits, but you got to know that shit's going to take place. Yeah. It's how it is. Melvin did scream a little bit as well. He did.
We heard some noises.
Tiny screaming.
He was trying to. It's funny because obviously he said it later on in the episode, and we'll get to that. But I was blatantly watching him like, look at this guy really trying to firm it. Like, man's really trying to firm this.
He was holding it together.
Yeah. Because, rude boy, we've seen what you do when you have a tarantula on your head. We've seen it. We know. We know what you do when you just get a random scare. So, I mean, props to him. He held it down, though.
Yeah, he held
it down.
But in his row, because obviously he was with Alan and Danny.
Yeah.
And neither of them are really scaredy cats.
That's a good row to be in.
I feel like he had to hold it together.
You had to hold it down. 100%. And he did. And then also what I liked about their row is that they were taking it in turns to turn and just wipe each other's backs.
Oh my, did you see Alan's back?
Alan's back.
Oh,
Alan's back.
Nah. Yeah. I don't think
Do you know what? In my life, I've never seen a cockroach. And if I go to my grave and I've never seen a cockroach in real life, it's been a good life.
Oh my God, how?
I've never seen a cockroach.
Oh, wowzers. Oh my God, I've seen so many.
Where have you been?
So in New York, First time I went to New York, the house that we stayed in, full of cockroaches. They would come at night. So when you switched on the light, it would be like the walls were, oh my God, that was the worst. But they were the littler ones. Then in Miami, it's the big ones that we were seeing on these. They were like big and they could fly. They called them water bugs. And they were around the place. Like you could walk in somewhere and there'd be like a water bug that like scuttles out.
No.
New Orleans was the worst. That one scared the hell out of me in AK. That was the worst. Yeah. I've been around cockroaches.
Yeah.
I have never seen a cockroach in this country though.
No.
Some people have them in their yards. I haven't been.
You think people in this country got cockroaches in their yards?
Yes. Yeah.
Cockroaches. That's long. Will Smith says N88 bus through central London on a Saturday night is similar. You're probably not lying though. Probably not lying. And then he goes on to say, pouring out one for Anansi, R.I.P. He was a real one. Listen, Anansi died today.
Lots of them.
Like
Lots
Anansi's
of them
family,
died.
they died. Like I really was just like, because you're seeing like a big old spider drop from the top and then it goes to the ground, but we're seeing people moving and they ain't caring where they're putting their feet.
Mora was standing up at points.
Yeah.
She stepped on some stuff. There's like no way around it. What about when they were getting off?
Yeah.
Like, some creatures died. I don't know if the animal rights are really caring about those ones though. Aren't they thinking more about like the snakes, like the water?
Listen, all animal lives matter.
Okay.
All animal
lives
matter.
For a spider.
Spider, mealworm, cockroach.
No one cares about
if you care, you care, innit? If you care, you care. But yeah, so they were doing all of that. They were in their rows, and obviously, as that was happening, they had these rings that they had to get through the thing to the other side. And for the most part, all of them did really well.
Yeah.
And then we got to Mora. And Mora, I think, has now decided that she's going to follow in the footsteps of her fellow countryman. These people are not repping Ireland. Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, but Ireland.
In the landmass.
Yeah, in the landmass, yeah. They are not repping. Yeah, they are not repping. And so now Mora is just on like a real scaredy cat thing. But I will say, I feel like hers feels more authentic.
I believe her.
Or as Mora would say, authentic.
Authentic.
It's
very authentic.
Very authentic. Yeah, and so she was. I thought Barry was going to switch on her.
Yeah. He woosad, definitely.
Yeah, I thought
because when he was like, calm down.
Yeah.
Then he was. He passed it to me.
Yeah.
Like, he calmed himself down.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of work on his aggression. I tell you, dude's been meditating and everything.
That's a boxer that's been to therapy.
Yeah, she took too long anyway because they would have been out of there a lot faster if Mora wasn't first.
Yeah, 100%.
Like her and Talisa needed to be in different. Like, although Talisa was also a bit of a scaredy cat, but
she did better than Mora.
I believe Mora though.
But yeah,
because she looks pale afterwards, like, so I believe her that she is genuinely terrified.
It's definitely. I think it just Dean hasn't helped the cause, but I believe her way more. But I'm just annoyed with the whole thing at the moment. But they did all of that for what?
No.
Listen, the producers this year are going on so wicked, but it's like for no reason. Like, why do you have to be this wicked? They go through all of that. And then you're giving them like random jumble sale bits and pieces.
It was just like a dress up, fun folk night, like as if you was at a festival.
Yeah.
Was what it reminded me of. But I would be pissed. And then also, I wanted to know, were they sharing the bits that you got in your bag? Like, somebody got Wotsits and another person got a little bit of chocolate. Was that being shared? I'm telling you
what I would have done. Yeah, when I opened that bag and I saw the chocolate.
Yeah,
no one ain't knowing nothing.
You ain't
That's
telling.
me. I ain't telling.
Will Smith says apparently Mora used to date Barry's son, Shane.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, so they actually know each other.
They know each other.
Okay. Oh.
That's probably why he was getting annoyed with her. He's like, I told you were no good for my son.
No good.
But yeah, so they did the trial. They got their bags, and there wasn't much in there. However, the thing that did kind of change the night was Danny got his guitar.
Yes,
and I think it's fair to say that Barry and Melvin stole the show.
Yes.
Like, you saw Melvin really going for. Melvin was really trying in it.
But he, the thing is, it's like there was a time when Melvin would sing little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So he's wanted to be a singer.
He really did.
He
really
thought he
did.
could be like Mark II of Omar.
Listen, you know the one when I met this guy, all this guy would sing is Shy. You know, If I Ever Fall in Love.
Da-da-doo, da-doo, da-da-doo. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes. Yeah, that song.
Didn't have to go that far, but yeah. So like you know when there's music, Melvin will come out, and that's what happened. That's what he did.
It was good.
Yeah. You
And
know,
Barry's got a voice.
Barry's got a voice as well.
OT can't sing.
OT can't sing for. But it's good because she can dance, and she can dance and she can cook, and she's got a wicked vibe about her. And you know what's good is she knows she can't sing.
Yes,
so I respect that. So, you know what I mean? But they had a nice evening. And I think
remember that was Maura's birthday. You know, that was all happening on her birthday.
She clearly said it's the worst birthday ever.
I got an apple. An apple. I love her.
But as they were having their little party, there was a little clip of Melvin and Barry with their bald heads in their Hawaiian shirts, and I was just like, "This show is so random, isn't it? Like, it's so random. Like you've got Melvin Odoom, Barry McGuigan, and just random. But it was nice though. It was nice.
Yes. Yes. All right. So
also, sorry, before
Mm-hmm.
what was very interesting in that. So you saw Melvin, he came with his riffs. Barry McGuigan came with his crooner voice.
Yeah.
And then the Rev then started singing. Out of the three of them, he is the one that actually has or had a musical career.
Yeah.
And he could not sing it sounded like a banshee.
But you don't remember Erasure though.
I do remember
He was
Erasure.
just a production dude.
Yeah.
Because it was the little one, Jimmy.
Yeah. It figures.
Yeah.
It figures.
He couldn't really sing.
Yes.
All right, so morning in the camp, Richard got up first,
Mm-hmm.
along with OT and Melvin.
Mm-hmm.
And then OT was on edge because of the spiders. And I was doing that watching this episode. Every so often, I was just like, oh, it was a lot. We saw a lot of spider action, so I absolutely understood what she was going through. And then we had the infamous scene of Melvin having a cold shower.
You know, there's things, right? There's things that your brethren do. And he knows it, yeah. He knows it. Like, there's things that your brethren do that they will never live down. Like, when we were in uni, one time we went, I can't remember, I think we was in Manchester on a night out. And I've got the thing of knowing that they will tell you that I can sleep anywhere.
Yes.
Like, I can sleep anywhere. And there was one particular occasion where I slept on the living room floor, but they call it the hand of woe, because I'm lying on the floor and my hand is just up like that, just randomly. And they're like, why is this guy sleeping like that? And I've never lived that down. I've never lived it down. This is a moment that Melvin will never, like, I will make it when he comes back for the next month, I'm going to clip that and post it in the group every day. Because what was that? What was that?
It's the coldness of it, and it was early in the morning. Now, everybody's saying he was in the Communards, not Erasure.
Was it the Communards?
Is it?
I thought it was Erasure.
I was so sure he was in Erasure. Okay, all right, the Communards.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Is that
so wait, no. So was that Jimmy? Was Jimmy Somerville?
When he with
no,
Jimmy?
He was the Commodores.
Was he?
No, boy, man, I know.
No, the Commodores was flipping Lionel Richie.
All right. So you find that you look that up. So after watching,
it wasn't Erasure.
Oh, really? So what was it?
So it's the Communards.
There you go. Awkward. After watching the video on his Insta with the spider on his head, you could tell Melvin was a scaredy cat. Yes.
He absolutely is.
Cockroaches are disgusting. Everyone also says, I was on a bus in Jamaica and roaches were crawling out of the sidings Just no.
Oh my God.
Just no.
No, that's too much.
My nieces and daughter started screaming down the bus, and rightly so. It was embarrassing as well as funny. You know, it was necessary. It was necessary.
I'm so itchy today.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So Maura actually gave her apple to Jaleesa.
Oh, did she? Oh, I hope somebody gave Maura something that she wanted to eat.
Yeah.
Like, she got happy with Whatsits. I hope whoever got the Whatsits just let her have the whole pack for her birthday. Like, that's the very least that could happen for her. But yes, Melvin in the cold shower. I was glad he washed his legs. Thought that was a good move for him. Very proud of you, Melv. But it's not like I'm expecting him to wash his bum in front of OT, but I didn't see any action around there. Even if just it was a pat down or something, I didn't see.
I'm hoping that they would at least give them some dignity
to wash their batty in peace.
Yes, because I think that is fair. That is fair that you go there and you're allowed just to wash your bits and pieces without the world seeing. So we hope, innit? We hope.
When he gets back, I'm going to ask him.
So many questions to ask him when he gets back. So many questions.
There is.
Man's just going to have to sit down and just answer them all.
Talisa and Barry go and wash plates. I don't even know why they gave us that scene.
Listen, such
a filler.
You know when they're editing the episode and then someone like the production manager's like, Trevor, we need 8 minutes. We're short 8 minutes. And that's what happened. They were like,
it's editing. Just why did that need to be edited in? And then we get onto Jane and Moira's challenge. I enjoyed this.
Do you know what? Respect to Jane. Although she did annoy me a little bit when she just decided that the bottom was, because they could have got more, but she just decided that when she had to get a star that was under the water, she was like, I'm not doing it. Yeah. So she was skipping them.
Yeah.
But she definitely had the easier track. Like, that's what I would have chose. I
was thinking that what's her name, Maura, who's more scared of like the creepy crawly stuff, she should have done the water part.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
but maybe she can't swim. Maybe she can't swim.
Can't swim. Yeah, that is that could be it.
She strikes me as somebody that probably can't swim.
Mate, when you go through her childhood, she went to some school that was like in a shed, but there was only 4 kids that went there at the same time. And the teacher, he was abusive. And so she didn't really learn a lot while she was in school because he made them read things in Irish and then he wouldn't do a translation. Because it was like, English anyway. So her education sounds wild. So I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Her childhood was nuts. Proper mad story to her. Mm-hmm. Also why I really like her. But yeah, so they managed to get 6 stars. Mm. I don't remember what we said. Does anybody remember if we gave our predictions?
I don't think we did.
Maybe we didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah. They did well.
They did well. And yeah, they came back to camp.
Yeah.
You know what I hate is when they come back to camp, just the only thing people care about is how many stars did you get? So that my brain can start processing how I'm eating. Yeah. But it's like, don't give us all of the preamble. Do that afterwards, innit? Like, we got 6 stars. And then you tell your story.
And then go into how we got there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like,
you've got to give a little bit of a little show.
No one cares. They just want to know if they're going to eat. Will Smith says David Hay didn't care when he was on. Cheeks out on full show. David Hay strikes me as that type of guy, though. Isn't he the one that's got 2 women?
At one stage, he had 3.
Go on, David.
Yeah, he had 3. And then one left. She was in the Pussycat Dolls. He had one of the Pussycat Doll girls, and she left the harem. So he may have found another one by now. He's out here living his best life.
Fair enough.
So he had his cheeks out.
Will Smith said, told you Jane was getting bad press.
Oh, as in why she got to do the chat.
Yeah.
But she did well, though.
She did well, but
she wanted to do it.
Not that entertaining.
No, she's very straightforward.
Yeah, and so it's not
gonna do it.
It's not entertaining to watch. But I think it's important that we get to see everybody doing challenges so we can, make that decision. Yeah. So what else? I voted both for that task. Waving Cat Design says her school. Yeah, that school sounds
nice. It's a wild story.
Yeah,
her schooling was crazy, and punishments and all sorts. Like, she went through a lot as a kid. Also, at the end of that, did you see the dragonfly on Melvin's head?
The random dragonfly on Melvin's head. But you see how man must be getting used to the jungle, because man was not flinching. Like, did not flinch.
I guess maybe you don't. No, because dragonflies, they got like the little feet. Maybe you won't
Yeah,
feel
you might
them.
not feel it. You might not feel it.
But
But I'm sure they make a noise when they're flying. Anyway,
it was chilling on his head, and he seemed fine. So
that's it.
I hope his guy clips that, because I want him to do that back.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
That would be hilarious. And then we have Oti talking to the Reverend, and they have their heart to heart.
Yes,
that was hard to watch.
Yeah,
I can't even lie.
Yeah,
I
as I said at the start of the stream, like I'm not even gonna lie, I got a little bit emotional during that talk.
Yes.
Obviously, Oti. How did it start?
They were just chatting. She was asking about if he would be like, is he called Reverend? So I'm guessing he definitely doesn't have a congregation like what we were talking about.
Yeah. No.
And so it's like, all right, that's the he still goes by the name Rev. Yeah. And then she went into that she has she had a premature daughter. Both of our boys were premature. So as soon as she said I had a prem baby, I was like, I don't even know if I can watch this, because she's probably going to cry. Because whenever you talk about going through that experience, it's always emotional. And I swear she hasn't, is she even 2 years on? I don't think her child is even that big. She has a baby. So, it takes a while. But she spoke about her experience. Her child was prem and was in the NICO unit for 2 months. And the hardest part of it is when you have to leave and leave your baby there.
When she said home. that really brought back memories.
Yes.
Like, because when Akai was in an ICU, and like literally it's like a job, innit? Like you literally get up, get changed, go to the hospital, you spend the whole day at the hospital.
Yeah.
And then you gotta leave. And for those of you who haven't ever experienced an ICU, and I pray that you don't ever have to experience it, one of the things that really kind of hits you in the face when you walk in is the sounds. Yeah. So you've got like all of these monitors and things going off, and then you've got babies just crying, and the nurses and stuff, they won't attend to the baby unless the monitor makes a particular sound, because obviously they just need to go to the baby when the baby is in distress. And I think one of the nicest memories I have from that time. So there was a nurse on the ward. I'm really diverting, but anyway, there was a nurse on the ward, and she was a Jamaican woman. And so we've generally had this ever since we've been together, where obviously with Nana, you know straight away that Nana, her name, she's from Ghana, whatever. But my first name is Russell, and for whatever reason, this woman decided that I was Caribbean. She decided that I was Jamaican.
Definitely.
And so what was happening, because when Akai was in there, he was under, and obviously Oti spoke about this, them being in the incubator. And one of the other things is if they have like high jaundice levels, and they've got these blue lights that they put over the babies to kind of reduce the
go under light therapy.
Yeah. But what that also does is it dries out your skin. And so the nurse came over one day and she was like, just want to let you know, I've been creaming his skin and looking after him and what have you. So he was getting like special treatment and what have you. But then she said, like, what did she say? Something like, it wasn't like us Jamaicans have to stick together, but it was very similar to that. It was like, obviously, because you know how us Jamaicans, and she's actually saying it, she's just looking at me. Like, she's not even looking at her, she's looking at me. And so I was just like, yeah. Because
it's hard.
It was like, if this woman is looking after my child and creaming my child when I'm gone, then I will be Jamaican.
That's all you want. It's like, it's definitely by far the hardest thing to go through. But it is when you're leaving them overnight and you have to do it consecutively. Like our babe, Akai was there for a month.
Yeah.
So it is like, okay, you just hope that they look after your child so that when you go in the morning, everything is okay.
Yeah.
That's all you're hoping for. So it is 2 months. Oh my God. A month was just the hardest thing. So 2 months is so hard. And I think, again, that's her first child as well. Mm-hmm. It's so hard when you just don't know, and then you are hearing the alarms. Mm-hmm. The alarms are traumatizing, because even sometimes on programs when they're in a unit and you hear
it triggers me.
It's like you go straight back to, you don't know if that's your child that's in distress or it's the next baby that you've got used to their parents as well. It's so Oh, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
And then when they grow up and then they're big and strong, it is like, wow. They were so fragile and so small. But I'm glad her baby's gone through it.
Absolutely.
And she's good and well. But that was emotional. And Rev, with his story of going to pray for a child and baptize them. Because again, that's another thing you see with some of the really weak babies that are in there. Then the pastor will come over and do a little prayer as well. And they ask you if you want that to take place for your baby as well. It's a hard one.
And then the Rev then went on to talk about losing his partner, who OT also knew through, I think, Strictly.
Yes.
And again, the thing that jumped out for me in that conversation was the thing of talking about when you lose somebody and then them coming back to you in a dream. And I don't even know what that feeling is of like when you dream of somebody that's passed away, but there's a feeling you get when you wake up and then you're like, it was a dream. And it's like this kind of, it's like a real pang.
It hurts. It really hurts. Remember I had one last week when it was snowing, and I was dreaming. I was doing my mum's makeup.
Yes, yeah.
And then all I could hear, so it's like I must have been hearing Judger talk about snow because it was in the dream. I'm doing her makeup and we were talking about snow, and then he's come in and he's like, "It's snowing," and woke me up. And I was like, "Oh no!" And he was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I was having a dream with Mum. I was doing her makeup. I was so sad, but then I had to wake up because I can't ever go back."
Yeah.
Some people can jump back into their dreams. I can't do that. And then it's like they're gone. Oh, that was so sad. Yeah. But I felt for him as well.
Absolutely.
And 43 years old.
That's young.
It's no age at all.
It's young.
It's just our age.
Yeah. Tracy Jacobs says the Rev Richards Hearts of Hearts are rapidly becoming my favourite part of the show. GK Barry, Colleen for Queen of the Jungle, and Reverend Richard for King. She also says Danny will probably become insufferable, never stopping with the guitar. I feel like they're gonna take it away though.
Do you think?
I feel like that's a present you can have for a day, a night, and now we're gonna take it back.
But in the evenings, I wouldn't mind if they do a little jam session.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Apparently it was the Saturdays, not the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, that's the group.
All the same. All the same. What is Melvin scared of? He won't say it.
Everything.
This is why he won't say it, because it's everything. It's everything. So I see his game plan now of where he's gone in and he's like, I'm not showing. Man's on some show no weakness tip. But
he's got to show a little bit. He's got to be a little.
Yeah. Will says proper auntie mixing up people.
I know.
He ain't lying.
I know.
You ain't lying, brother.
I was so sure that dude was in Erasure.
No, it's all fairness. Cher says it's the unfortunate knowledge I have. Waving Cat Design says her baby was born this year.
Oh, it was just this year.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, bless her for even doing this.
You know, I think
it's hard when you have that.
OT's my new favourite.
Yeah, I can't even lie. Now I know that I want her to win because the separation. That's one of the hardest parts with having a prem baby. Like, you don't know how you're gonna bond well, but there's like such a big fear as well because they go through a lot while they're growing. So I wonder all of the things that she had gone through in those 2 months, because every parent generally does go through stuff with a prem baby or have your scares, and then to do this as well in the same year, that is a lot.
Respect to her.
Oh,
even when she was talking about really just brought back when she was talking about opening the incubator and just touching the baby, because I remember it was the first 3-4 days.
It was 3 days.
I was scared to.
No, you went longer being scared.
Was it?
But we couldn't take Okai out of the incubator for the first 3 days, and then on my birthday I was able to hold him.
Yes, that's it.
But after then, I think it took you a little bit over a week to be like, I'm going to hold him. And you would just put your finger
after the time he was allowed to come out, and I'd be there, and I would literally, my ritual would be like to go, open the little hole thing, stroke his hand, and sing to him. And then after a while, the nurses would come along and be like, "It's okay, Dad. You can And no, man. Just let him cook in it.
Let him rest.
Let him cook. Let him cook. But yeah, man. No, OT. Not really, like the strength that this woman is displaying that you can't even fathom. Like it's one thing to give birth this year and then come in there and do that, but to what she would have gone through with a prem baby. Yeah.
Oh. I still want Melv to win,
of
but
course.
Now I need OT to win too.
So now,
like if he doesn't, I need OT to win this. I need OT to win
but
this.
I would love them because also I like their relationship. I would love them to be top 3. You know.
Oh,
I'd love them to be top 3.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yvonne's saying OT has been chastised online for leaving her baby behind to do the show.
They are all chiefs. They are all. Listen. Don't. I don't know why you're talking because I've got time tomorrow and I'm gonna go online and start cussing people out.
You're gonna find them.
I wanna be a better person, but I'm going to go and find people and cuss them out.
I told you, there's just no point.
Yeah.
I mean, as Sade always says, like, good things happen to bad people all the time. There's no point in trying to be good. It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything on this planet.
Maybe it means something to me. Maybe it means something to me. Farah says, "Told you OT was great." Yes, Farah, you're right.
Yeah.
And then Will also says, "OT for the win. She's a proper dark horse outside." She is. I might put some money on this. You know, is it too late?
No, it's never too late. No, you can put some money on this. Yeah, I may actually do the same for her. Yeah,
a little £2.
Cher says, has there been much press coverage for Melvin? I know the Carol Vorderman pillow story blew up.
Yeah, like that was the biggest story that kind of blew up. Then when he did the trial the other day with Talisa, that got a little bit of press as well. And then when he went in, there was just kind of like stories, like I think, pretty much everybody gets this, is like the story of like, who is Melvin Odoom? What was brilliant was there was an article going around Melvin Odoom and his famous sister, and I was like, "Big up Yoda, big up Yoda." So there hasn't been like heaps of it, but what he has had, which I think have been really good as well. For example, I always forget the name. Is it Unpacked?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a celeb Unpacked. He's really been endorsed by his peers. So Joel Dommett, Clara Amfo, what's the guy that won it last year?
Sam,
whatever his name is. And like, Clara really turned to the camera and did a campaign speech for Melv, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And she properly advocated for him.
Yeah, she really, really did advocate for him. And so in those circles, like, people have been really like, and if you go online and search on X and some of those platforms, you will see a lot of people just like, we want to see more of Melv. So like, if you know Melv and you know his character, you've been around him, you know that actually, in terms of like entertainment and programming, the audience are actually being shortchanged because there is like so much entertainment there with Melv and we're just not getting it.
Well, he also has to step in and do some bits as
50-50.
Yeah.
50-50.
Waving Cat Design saying, you guys need to make some Wagatha Christie stories for Melvin.
I mean, I don't even need to make some up.
I know there's so. This is why I want him to share a little bit more. He literally has stories for days, but I don't know if he's like, I'm just not going to do it here. I'm not sure. I'm feeling like he may be still a little bit intimidated by everybody in there. He was always like, I'm not really that famous. Like, I really, like, these people have done more than me. They know more than me. He always kind of has that position in. I feel like he's doing a little bit of that as well. I just need some people to go, and then I think he'll warm up, and we'll see a little bit more of him.
But I think he's starting to come out.
Vara said yes. Start a rumor.
Dear. Will Smith also says, bun them, secure the bag, more time off next year for 3 weeks work. This is it.
Listen. Or he needs to sit with the ref. He does need to sit with the ref. Like, I think, there's something about the rev.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a softer side that the rev will be able to get out of him as well. Like that.
I think if the rev sits down with Melvin and has a conversation about settling down, partners, that could bring it out in him.
Yeah.
Having children, that could bring it out in him. So,
he could have some lovely moments.
Yeah.
I'd like it. I feel like he needs counsel in those ways.
Yeah, absolutely does.
As
far as like, yes, you two should start a rumor. What should the rumor be? What rumor should we start about Melvin? Because I'm kind of up for it.
I can't think of what we could say.
What does?
I really.
Well, so like standard black man thing is like he's got a secret love child. Is that too much?
He could do that. It's like who knows?
Melvin's got a secret love child.
You start it and then it comes out and then somebody's like, he does.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
That could happen.
Imagine he's holding this secret from all of us, and then it comes out like that. That would be mad. That would be mad. That would be so mad.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
You know what was nice? So their dinner with their 6 stars, they managed to get 2, what was they called? Mud crabs?
Mud crabs, yeah.
That were probably starring in the challenge earlier on.
Really just went to the challenge, picked out 2 crabs, and said, yeah, that's their dinner.
But anyway, that looked good.
Yeah. You know what? Again, I said it last night, I say it again tonight. Props to Roti, the new restaurant in the jungle.
I want to go.
Yeah, because Melv, I love you, but the thing is, to be fair, even Melv said it.
He said the meal was like heaven.
Yeah.
And I could have had 2 or 3 more portions. So.
And Barry keeps coming back with this is the best meal. All right, Barry, calm down.
This is the best meal I've had.
Said that last night, Barry.
No, but it did actually look tasty. I was like, this looked like quite a good meal. And they all seem to be in good spirits as well. I enjoyed that whole day. I was like, this was a really good episode. I enjoyed it all. So, we get to the morning again, and the public were voting. I have been kicked out of the app on both of my phones.
I still haven't been able to vote.
So I wasn't able to vote. I'm getting annoyed because, like, what's going on?
Something's going on. It's a bit fishy.
Yeah, I need to tweet about this. It is very much annoying.
Yeah.
But, so...
I missed it. I actually don't know who's up for the trial.
Oh, did you not? Okay. Yeah. So, you saw Moira.
I saw Moira.
Moira got... It might be you. And then it went to Melvin because he was towards the end.
Yeah. That's when I left.
I was on the edge. Like, is Melvin going to get a it might be you? Melvin did not get a it might be you. He got a it's not you. And so then the last person was Talisa. And it was like, Talisa, it might be you. They're both sitting there. Talisa's like, no. Moira's looking really white, as she does when she gets scared. Talisa is the one doing the challenge.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't know how that's going to work out for Talisa because they're hanging her upside down. I don't know what that's going to do for her face.
Going round like on the clock face with all of the creepy crawlies coming in because you tumble through it.
Yeah. It's a sticky one still.
I don't know if she's going to say, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
I don't think she will. And dubs for life. Yeah, I don't think she will. Okay, that's interesting. I'm interested to see how Talisa will do tomorrow.
How many stars, guys? Predictions. Let us know in the chat. Give us your predictions. How many stars do you think Talisa is going to get tomorrow?
I am saying 7 stars. I got faith in Talisa. I got faith in her.
7 out of 12?
7 out of 12.
I don't know. That challenge looks a little hard. I'm going to go with 5.
5.
Look, there we go. Cher saying 5. Oh, Farah, really? Farah saying 8. Will Smith saying over 5. Yvonne saying 7 or 8 stars. You guys really have faith in her, innit?
Yeah, I think she's competent. She's competent, man.
What? Waving Cat Designs is saying 12.
Calm down. Relax. Yeah, I don't know about that.
If Talisa bags it up and gets 12, that's crazy.
If Talisa gets 12, then she is in the hot seat to be the winner.
Is she back in the running?
Yeah, absolutely. She's top 3. So I can't see it happening. But if she does it, then she's definitely top 3.
Will Smith says she strikes me as someone who would have prepared for tasks before going in.
Do you know what?
what?
You are 100% right. And you know what else I know she's definitely done? I know this girl has meditated on this.
Yeah, she probably got the hypnotherapy I was trying to tell Melvin to go for.
Yeah, I think. Who said 12?
Waving Cat Design. That you told her to calm down.
I'm rolling it back. I'm rolling it back. I see what you're seeing. Yeah.
Wolf was saying she probably got herself a PT. Yeah.
Everyone
says she's a Londoner.
It really is like.
You think, guys? You think she's gonna get high? I'm sticking with 5 because I feel like she screamed a lot on the bus.
I'm sticking with my 7, but I think it could be over 7. Yeah. I'll be very surprised if she does less than 7.
Okay, that would surprise you. Okay.
North Wheezy in the camp. So I talk to your people, man.
Yes.
So what's that?
Yeah, that was
the episode.
That was the episode.
So, in a nutshell, we got a little bit more Melv. We got some really heartwarming moments from OT and the Rev. We got a very mid challenge from Jane and Maura. And Maura had the worst birthday ever.
She ain't gonna forget it. So sometimes you'll be like, "This is okay," and she's 34. She was very good for 34 as well. I think she looks good for 34.
I don't know. You know what it is? Because she's so pale. There's something about her that just makes me think she's ill. But,
I just think she needs a little bit of weight on her. But
no, that she does. Because when they cut to that shower scene, like, why am I just seeing ribcage?
I know. She's thin. They're trying to bring back that heroin chic from the 90s. It's coming back.
Heroin chic.
Yeah. That's what
Where
it was
do you
called.
get these names from?
It was literally what it was called in the 90s.
Wow.
It was called heroin chic.
Wow.
That skinny shit. You know what? Waving Cat Designs, you're right. The guy from Corrie.
Alan.
Hardly seen.
Yeah, he was not present in this episode.
Yeah.
And imagine, he actually had a whole spider on his face in the bus. And it wasn't even quick. It was there for a minute. It was there for a hot minute. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Will Smith says she can wipe away her tears of disappointment with £50 notes from her fee.
Yeah.
I wonder what hers is, because in that rundown, she wasn't in there yet.
Was she not? I thought it was about 150.
Is it?
I thought it was about 150, yeah. Gosh. Kate Moss heroin chic poster girl. Wow.
Yeah. You don't remember those times?
Yeah, no. No, I don't.
No.
I really don't. All I saw, yes, his back. Oh, man.
Alan's back was covered in bugs.
Yeah, it was not nice.
Carpet.
It was not nice.
Because they were dropping straight down that way.
Yeah.
Melvin was quite lucky actually because
he could
move a little bit.
He was in a good place, so he didn't really get hit up too bad. But yeah.
Yes. All right. So guys, tomorrow we will be back. We are. No, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
That's when it's hard for us.
It's hard.
Or are you?
No, I'm back in. So it's up to you, innit? So it's like when you get back in, we can do it, and then obviously I'll be debriefing you as well.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll do that. It was only last week because we were both out.
But yeah, we're back tomorrow.
Straight afterwards. Hopefully, your Auntie Skenever will be a quick recording so that I can make it back in time to be here.
When have you ever done one quick?
A few weeks ago. No, a few weeks ago. We finished early. But we do have a guest this week, so let's see how it goes. It's Sayus.
Oh, that should be quite good.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good episode.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of good stuff to talk about, and obviously Drake and all of that. It's going to be a good one.
Let's not talk about Drake. Yeah.
Yes, let's see. So tomorrow, 10:20-ish, around there.
We need a new name for Drake. A name that merges Drake and Karen. Crake.
Darren.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Darren. That's Drake's new name.
Darren.
Yeah.
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 And 4 says, "Stop dreaming, Nana. Never finishing early."
She's optimistic, if anything, Farah. Optimistic, if anything.
I try and make it back. Let's see.
Deza. Yeah, no, you know what? For real.
He has the name already.
Yes.
Aubrey.
From this day forth, I will never refer to Drake as Drake. Now, just Aubrey.
Aubrey.
Done.
He's made it that way.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Please like this video, though, guys. You
do it right now.
Can't leave without liking the video.
Yes.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.